So we're going to talk about two mindsets today. There's really two mindsets. You either have a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. Okay? A fixed mindset individual really just tells himself simply this, and this is all self-talk. You know, I was born with a certain amount of intelligence, athleticism, talent, character, my personality, and that's kind of what it is. It's carved in stone. This is who I am. This is who I am. Okay? Growth mindset individual believes that we're all born with different amounts of this. They're with them on that. But they believe that they can develop any of that, change any of those with intentional effort. We talked about earlier evaluation. Effort and evaluation.
So the bottom line comes down to a lot of things have to piece together in order to get, you know, the right recruit. But I can relate to your parents, and I don't think there's any college coaches here, but I can relate to parents and players. Here's the thing you got to think about. Play good. That's it. Learn what it means to play good. Throwing the ball 92 miles an hour isn't playing good. That's your baseball tool. That's your baseball physical ability. That's not a baseball skill. Throwing 92 is not a baseball skill. A baseball skill would be throwing 92 where you want it to be. Now we're talking about a baseball skill. And being able to change speeds and do it over and over again, that's a baseball skill. So don't confuse baseball tools with baseball skills. So you have to play good. That's how you get recruited. And there's still no perfect science with that. You can get recruited as a freshman, you can get recruited sophomore, junior, and you can go to college and not play. You can be Baseball Americas, that's what it used to be back in the day, or who's the deal now? Perfect Game. You can be Perfect Games, number 12 prospect. That don't mean jack diddly. Guys in the big leagues that I'm lucky enough to be around today are from all walks of life. I ask them all the time, who recruited you? They're like, recruited me.
Being able to show up and be your best on that particular day is not by accident. And it can be better if you're intentional about what you're trying to recover from. So that's what we're going to try and do today, is give you some take-home points, maybe some of these things that you know, maybe some of them you don't, but I want to try and encourage you through 3 topics today that we're going to get into a little bit that have to do with you being better athletes and better human beings. So the 3 things that I put together for this discussion are muscles and joints, which obviously that fits into what I do already. We're going to talk about breathing a little bit. And that might sound a little foo-foo, but hang with me on that one. And then we're going to talk about sleep.
The biggest drivers for you to be the most successful athlete you can, at least from a nutritional standpoint. And so what is this nutritional hierarchy that I'm talking about? Well, there's a few things. First is food portions. Second is the types of foods that we're eating. And third is the timing of those foods. Okay, what does that mean? It means how much food we're eating, how much of the which foods and when we're eating those foods. At the most fundamental level, how much food we're eating on a daily basis is going to be the main driver of how successful you are in sport. Okay? Doesn't necessarily matter which types, although yes, it does matter, and I'll go into why, but the most fundamental level, how much we're eating on a daily basis matters much, then what types of foods, and then when we eat those foods.
More than just yourself. You're accountable to teammates and your support system. So I don't care who it is, anybody in the world, the best at what they do, have some sort of mentor or support group. I would say it's very, very rare for somebody to make it to the top strictly on their own.